Today was a hard day. So a few weeks ago, I got a request from one of my followers on Cameo. She wanted me to make a video for her mom. Because a few years ago, her mom lost her husband of over 40 years, my follower's dad. He apparently didn't feel well, went to the doctors one day, and they told him that he had cancer, and he died 3 days later. And by all accounts, he was one of the good ones and very loved. And so this was a very traumatic event for them. But then, on the very same week that this woman lost her husband of over 4 decades, her house was broken into in the middle of the night. And she was physically unharmed, but she was robbed. And some of the things that were stolen were her husband's treasures. And she told me that her mom has not handled this very well, and she has developed some severe hoarding behavior. Now, the reason she requested a video from me for her mom was to give her a pep talk because a while ago, the town they live in, which is about 15 minutes away from where I live, they got some complaints about her house, and the town went in and said if they didn't clean it up by this date, then they were going to condemn the house. And she was saying that they financially struggle, as so many people do. They did not have the means to take care of the gravity that was the situation. They had reached out to their community to ask for help and didn't get any. No, she wasn't asking me for help. She just wanted me to say some kind words to her mom in a time where everything seems like it was just like falling down around her, and tell her that she was not a bad person because she is sad, and she's not a disgusting person because of what she's going through. But this obviously absolutely broke my heart. And so I reached out to this follower, and we went back and forth on social media. And I offered her, I said, I am not a professional when it comes to behavioral situations and all of that, but if your mom is in a space where she can handle cleaning up her house, I can absolutely assist with that. And we were on a video call when I did that, and it was really gut-wrenching to see her reaction to being offered that. Anyway, today was the day, and this morning I drove out there and hired a cleaning company, and we rented 2 huge dumpsters, and we got to work. Now, I have seen an episode or 2 of Hoarders, but when I tell you it is so different to experience it in real life and to see how sad this woman was and how hard it was for her to let things go, but also that they were just so grateful. They cried a lot. They just said no one has ever reached out their hand to help them. And this woman was so embarrassed of herself and just kept apologizing, even though she's so hurt. Anyway, unlike that TV show, I obviously will not be showing pictures of their faces or their home or what we worked on today to help keep their integrity. But I did talk to them about sharing the story as hopefully a reminder or a lesson to put out there that if you see a home in your community that is not as orderly as you would like or as tidy as you hope your neighbors would be, that it's understandable that that can be a point of frustration for you. But to hope that we wouldn't just automatically assume that the person who has made that mess is a disgusting person or a bad person. And I think that's especially true if somebody in your community, one of your neighbors, is yelling for help and saying, I can't do this on my own. Maybe we just show a moment of empathy, even if it's just an hour, to lend a hand. I love you, but I'm going to go take a nap.